Happy New Year! I'm Joe, one of the leaders at Light City, and we're on day 3 of talking about New Year's resolutions and what the Bible has to say about them. How we can learn to not just make them, but to keep them. I know you're all like me, that we all want to be more like Jesus and we want to experience the changes that we set out to accomplish. But research shows that about 60% of people who set out to make changes don't actually keep them longer than a few months. I don't know about you, but I actually want to see the change that I set out to see. So we went to the Bible and we've been talking about how the Bible has some amazing truths on not just how to make goals, but how to keep them. And since the biggest fall off of New Year's resolutions seems to happen just shortly after we make them on January 1st, I thought it was a good idea to set out on the most successful path possible so that each of us get the experience and the changes in our lives that we desire. The third and last tip we're going to talk about is collaborate. Can I give you one of the greatest tools I've ever added to my New Year's arsenal and really to my entire life? Take advantage of the fact that we're humans and tribal creatures. Jesus solidified this fact in Matthew 18, verse 20, where he said, "Where 2 or more are gathered in my name, I am in their midst." Another translation says, "I am with them." Now, we usually use this verse when we're talking about prayer or some other activity we think Jesus is interested in. But a New Year's resolution? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You see, Jesus wasn't just talking about being unified in Christian activities only. He wanted us to be unified in life because there's strength in numbers. Something wonderful and synergistic happens when people come together. Now, this principle, when applied to changing our life, can take a variety of forms, so find what works for you. For example, some people working in a resolution with a friend or a colleague makes the whole enterprise more fun and interesting, and therefore they're more likely to succeed. For others, injecting a little friendly element of competition can be motivating. And for some of us, just letting others know what we've committed to makes it more likely that we'll actually follow through. I mean, we're all less likely to slide if somebody else knows what we said to do, you know? Whatever reason works for you, there's a lot of research that shows gutting it out by yourself when trying to change your behaviors is much less effective than involving others. We really are better together. So when it comes to resolutions, forget about being tough on yourself and instead look for the benefits, things that really interest and excite you, that you could get from changing. Break your resolutions down into small, doable, and daily steps and find others to take with you on the journey. That concludes our third and final point of boosting New Year's resolution success rates with biblical principles.